What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm about an hour and like 20 minutes into this current drive already, but last night I came across a car that it's pretty cheap, and it may become another project, but right now it's just a parts car because I actually need some things off of it. So I'm in the truck right now. We got the trailer, and I am heading into Eau Claire, Wisconsin to go pick up this car. So kind of a little impulse buy, but it's cheap enough, and maybe I'll turn it into something. So we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, guys. So it's now just a little bit later, a couple hours, and I think I might have a problem because I bought another F-body. So this one's a 97. It's got the good old trusty V6, some kind of rep hood that just doesn't fit. Corvette wheels. I really only want this thing for the doors. I don't know if you can see, but they are crank window. So I don't feel like making power windows work. Exhaust. It's actually got a MagnaFlow, which I thought was interesting. So yeah, I got another F-body. So this one doesn't have a title. And more than likely, I'm just gonna part it out, so. Not too shabby. Let's get back on the road. I got a 2-hour drive back home and I am tired and I gotta work in the morning. All right, guys, so I did not record last night when I got home. It's a little bit too dark, and I just wanted to get home. It was a long drive. I got the car unstrapped. Here's a little look at that Ripper V6. No serpentine belt.
The most indestructible motor on the face of the planet.
We might test that.
Well, I don't need to test it. I just, you know.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get this thing unloaded. I got the jump pack on because, well, it can't charge itself. So this will be interesting because somebody cut the springs in the front of this thing, so it sits low in the front. So, but the bumper's already broke, so I don't really care about that.
I mean, how else would you lower it other than buying the proper springs?
True. You're not wrong. Just cut everything. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. This is probably the nicest part of the entire car, honestly. Oh yeah. She's mint. Love it. It's a great $600 car. Ready?
No.
Okay. Stop. We gotta see if she got the burnout. One wheel wonder. Hey. My God. Certified Ripper.
That's the new Ice Racer.
Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna get some Bassett wheels and then just throw some cheap tires on it, stud them. I'm gonna let Matt ice race this thing this winter. So you get to beat on this thing more than I probably will.
Well, we gotta take the stuff that he wants first, but.
All right, so basically all I'm looking to get is I want the doors because they got manual crank windows, and Matt and I are not trying to figure out how to make the power windows in my car work.
Well, I can, it's just I don't want to.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take center console, probably taking the carpet, and cleaning it. Seats, the rear seats, I'm going to take the black trim out of it because I have all tan and it's ugly. And then the rear hatch as well. So if you guys remember, my rear hatch is completely busted up. So this one just needs gas struts, which I have. And basically right here on my other one, it was all busted. So I got to hold it up with a stick. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep the hatch.
Which means it has to go back to Jack's so that he can re-drill the holes for the rear.
Nah, I'll just drill them myself.
I suppose you now have a properly working latch.
Yeah, that too. But I'm still going to do the other thing. So, that's all I need out of this girl.
Plus, this one comes with stickers.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but that looks weird.
I think it's the baby from one of the...
Well, get that off. My baby's here.
So, there she is, guys. 97 Camaro. Just a parts car. There's no title to it, so I'm going to let him probably rip it on the ice this winter. Do some ice racing with it. At least have some fun with it, and I don't think I'm going to do anything else with it, truthfully. It's not really worth a whole lot other than scrap, so.
I wonder what we win in a race. It's like a 660 race. This car or my four-wheeler?
I'm going to say your four-wheeler because this thing has no throttle response right now.
You're about to get your ass gapped by a fucking wheeler.
You know what? That's fine with me.
Yeah, this thing's got
I own two F-bodies. What about you? You almost did. Almost.
I own a F-body that has literally more horsepower than both yours combined.
You didn't have to say it. Well, guys, this is gonna be a short video. So there it is. There's the car. We'll do some filming with it this winter when we do ice racing and stuff. But we're getting close on the Camaro. Should I go show them what we've got going on with that thing right now? 'Cause I didn't even film when we did everything else.
Why not?
All right, guys. So I didn't film most of this, or any of it really, but I have all the accessories are on, belts on, the radiator's in, the stand is in. I'm just waiting to I gotta get some hose clamps, radiator hoses. The other header is finally on the passenger side, so I just had to grind down on the trans a little bit. Header fits. And Matt is running the wiring. You have the front, you have the taillights, headlights, and everything like that wired already, right? So he's got all the wiring up here done. And then he started on everything under the dash. And we're getting the shifter mounted. So we're getting close with the car. I don't think it's gonna make it on the road this year. It is what it is.
At this point, there's really no, I mean, the last thing that I'm going to and that everyone else is really going to is the Frankenstein's Car Show in Cambridge, which I'm bringing this, so if anyone knows that show and is going, you can find this. But that is if it doesn't break on the way there, which would be really embarrassing.
That would be the fact that it made 1,100 miles on.
But it broke, can't make a 15-mile drive. But it's more realistic for him to just kind of just get the car the way it should be, instead of just fucking half-assing it, just to make one car show where we would literally be setting ourselves back, or well, him back, because he'd have to take all this shit back apart just to get it done. So it just makes more sense to do it this way. It depends if he gets heat or not, of how far we can really go, because it's kind of hard to wire in the cold.
I will be putting heat in here. I'm working on that as well. But, I mean, the car is not far away from actually firing up. We just really need to hook up the MSD, get a battery, put power to everything.
I mean, realistically, this thing can be fired up by getting the starter hooked up. I just got those 3 mains that give power to the block. I just got to wire those up, hook up the MSD to everything, get the fuel pump wired, which is pretty quick and easy, and then wire some switches literally just to see if it runs. And it would literally be sitting here probably idling and getting choked out by exhaust fumes. So, I mean, literally, honestly, within like 6 hours, we really put our minds to it, we could do it. But
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to half-ass this just for a sound of a car. That'll come once the wiring's done.
So we're getting there. We're getting there on the car. There's a few other things I'm going to show you guys, but when we start making some progress and working on this thing, I'm going to film another video. This one's just going to be a short one. So there's good progress on my car. It's getting close. It's really close. And then, yeah, I don't have to worry about wiring up power windows because
I don't have to worry about wiring up power windows.
he doesn't have to worry about wiring up power windows. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm keeping it short. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one.